When you picture Connecticut, your mind likely goes to hubs like Hartford and New Haven or other bustling centers along the Northeast corridor. Yet, far from the urban glow, you'll find a collection of small towns, places where life unfolds at a gentler pace, a world away from traffic and crowded malls. Some earn the title of most remote for their distance from modern conveniences. Others grapple with economic hurdles, earning them a reputation as some of the more challenging places to live. A few are celebrated for their unique character, while others stand as ghost towns, whispering tales of days long past. Let's journey to 15 small Connecticut towns that show us a side of the state you rarely see. Union, the state's most secluded spot. Our first stop transports us to a place that feels a world away. Nestled in the far northeastern corner, right on the Massachusetts line, is Union, frequently called the most remote town in Connecticut. With a population under 1,000, the landscape is almost entirely protected forest and open green space. Homes are widely spaced, and public services are few and far between. For groceries, healthcare, or school, residents face a long drive to neighboring towns. The closest, Stafford Springs, is roughly 17 miles away. For some, this isolation is a difficulty, but for those searching for tranquility, Union provides a profound sense of peace. It's little wonder this town is often viewed as a retreat from the modern world. Hartland, tucked in the Litchfield Hills. From the northeast we venture to the northwest, where the town of Hartland tells a similar story of seclusion. Set within the hills of Litchfield County, Hartland is home to around 1,800 people, most residing on large properties, connected by wooded lanes. Winding, narrow roads cut through dense woodlands, creating a feeling of being detached from the outside world. Locals are accustomed to the drive, traveling significant distances for work or supplies and leaning on nearby communities for everyday needs. Yet, Hartland is celebrated for its spectacular autumn colors, when the hillsides blaze with red and gold. The small, close community takes great pride in its traditions, many handed down through generations. Voluntown. A forest town with a patriotic past. After Hartland's quiet charm, we head east to a town called Voluntown. Sitting directly on the Rhode Island border, Voluntown has a unique origin. Its name honors the colonial volunteers who fought in King Philip's War in 1675, and were later granted this land as a reward. Today, this 38.9 square mile town retains its deeply rural character. With roughly 2,600 residents, Voluntown is enveloped by thick forests, including the vast Patchogue State Forest, which spans thousands of acres. Life here is simple, defined by small family farms, local businesses, and abundant outdoor recreation. Its geographical seclusion solidifies its status as one of Connecticut's most remote towns, a trait that nature enthusiasts find perfectly appealing. Morris, a life by the lake. While Voluntown offers deep woodlands, the northwestern town of Morris provides serenity through open landscapes and water. The town is famed for Bantam Lake, which is actually the state's largest natural lake. Although summer draws visitors to its shores, daily life here remains quiet and slow. With a population under 2,500, Morris is a patchwork of homes and farmland. It's distant from major urban centers, making personal vehicles essential for, well, just about every errand. Still, the region's natural beauty is its main attraction, complemented by charming spots like White Flower Farm. On misty mornings, when the lake perfectly mirrors the rising sun, Morris looks like a scene from a painting. Scotland. Rural charm and real challenges. Moving from remote towns, we now turn to those facing significant struggles, often labeled among the state's most difficult. First is a Windham County town sharing its name with a European nation, Scotland, home to about 1,500 people. This town lacks major shopping centers and doesn't have its own high school, sharing educational services with a neighboring district. With limited infrastructure, most residents commute for their daily necessities. Local economic opportunities are scarce, forcing many to seek employment elsewhere. This is a key reason Scotland is often considered one of the more challenging places to live in Connecticut, particularly during the harsh winters. Yet despite its limitations, Scotland holds a certain appeal with its peaceful country roads, historic churches, and a tight-knit community that values connection. Putnam, the quiet mill town. While Scotland reflects a lack of infrastructure, our next stop shows the impact of a faded industrial legacy. Putnam was once a booming 19th-century mill town, its factories powered by the Quinbog River employing thousands. But when the industry declined, Putnam faced hard times. Many mill buildings were left empty, and jobs vanished. Today, the town is striving for a comeback, with art galleries and local restaurants injecting new energy. But the shadow of its past remains. Some still regard Putnam as one of the state's more struggling towns, given the gap between its former glory and current reality. Even so, events like art walks and bustling flea markets prove a pulse. Still beats here, suggesting a new chapter may be on the horizon. Columbia, steady yet stagnant. From a town marked by industrial decline, we move to Columbia, a community confronting the challenge of a stagnant population. Located in eastern Hartford County, this town features a scenic lake that becomes a summer getaway. Beyond that, however, economic activity is limited. Columbia's population has plateaued, and many young people leave for larger cities seeking education and careers. The median household income is about $47,000, well below the state average, making economic pressures very real. Still, Columbia draws strength from its community traditions. Summer festivals, volunteer efforts, and church events maintain a strong sense of unity. While often seen as underdeveloped, the town demonstrates that simplicity holds its own value. Bolton, a commuter town feeling the strain. While Columbia deals with stagnation, Bolton represents a different kind of challenge. It functions primarily as a bedroom community for nearby urban centers. Also in Hartford County, this town is known as a base for people who work in Hartford. With nearly 5,000 residents, local amenities are minimal: one middle school, a handful of small shops, and extensive open land. Most people commute daily for their jobs, shopping, and entertainment. This setup makes Bolton less attractive to younger generations seeking more self-contained communities. Recent crime rates have also been a concern. From the outside, Bolton appears peaceful with its green vistas, but for some, the lack of facilities makes it one of the less desirable towns to settle down in. Lyme, a small town with a global name. After visiting towns that struggle, let's shift to those distinguished by their history, culture, or nature. First is Lyme. The name might initially seem obscure, but its story is known worldwide. Situated along the Connecticut River with just over 2,000 residents, Lyme is a small town with a massive medical legacy. It's where Lyme disease was first identified in the 1970s. Interestingly, that notoriety hasn't diminished the town's charm. Colonial-era homes still stand proudly, and the river views are breathtaking. Lyme is unique for its blend of pastoral beauty and global scientific history. Today, it's also a quiet destination for art and heritage with small museums preserving local stories. Next is Woodbury, a town renowned as a center for antiquing. First settled in the 1670s, this town is often called the antique capital of Connecticut. For those who haven't visited, its main street is a delightful line of antique shops, art galleries, and local boutiques. Though it is only around 9,000 residents, Woodbury's reputation extends far beyond. Every weekend, regardless of the season, visitors from across the region come to hunt for treasures or simply wander the classic New England streets. Adding to its charm are its beautifully preserved historic buildings. You could say Woodbury's appeal lies in how it masterfully blends art, history, and tourism into one distinct identity. If Woodbury wins you over with its antique vibe, Sherman offers a completely different kind of attraction: peaceful natural surroundings. Founded in 1802 and named for founding father Roger Sherman, this town is known for its scenic beauty. With a population of roughly 3,500, Sherman feels calm and removed from the hustle of nearby cities. Candlewood Lake is the centerpiece, where locals and visitors enjoy boating, fishing, or simply relaxing by the water. The Connecticut Audubon Society's Deer Pond Farm adds to the town's appeal with its protected forests and walking trails. Though small and quiet, Sherman captures the serene essence of the New England countryside, ranking it among the state's most peaceful and naturally beautiful towns. No less stunning than Sherman is Salisbury, a town celebrated for its dramatic natural landscapes. It's home to Bear Mountain, the state's highest peak, Beyond that, the town boasts Lake Winonsquepamook and several challenging hiking paths. With a population of about 4,000, Salisbury still attracts countless nature lovers. And here's something that makes it unique. Salisbury hosts the oldest cross-country ski race in the United States, a tradition stretching back to the early 20th century. So, Salisbury's charm isn't just in its breathtaking scenery, but also in the living traditions that set it apart from other rural towns. When conversation turns to Connecticut ghost towns, Dudleytown is invariably the first mentioned. Set in the heart of Cornwall, this area was once home to the Dudley family and other settlers in the 18th century. However, a string of tragedies struck: disease, crop failure, and mysterious disappearances. Over time, the settlement was completely abandoned, leaving only ruins behind, soon cloaked by dense forest. Today, Dudleytown has no permanent residents, only chilling stories passed down through the years. Many have visited hoping for a supernatural encounter, though much of the area is now off-limits to the public. Its silence and eerie history have cemented Dudleytown's reputation as one of America's most famous ghost towns. Besides Dudleytown, there's another ghost town, Johnsonville. This was once a thriving 19th century mill village, known for its hat factory and textile production. As business dwindled, the area was gradually abandoned. In the 1960s, a businessman purchased the village, attempting to transform it into a tourist destination themed around the 19th century. The project never truly succeeded, and Johnsonville was left deserted once more, its graceful colonial-style wooden building standing in silent testimony to the past. Today, Johnsonville is often called Connecticut's most photogenic ghost town, a place where history, faded ambition, and stillness intersect. For the record, back in 2015, the entire village was listed for sale for $800,000. If Dudleytown and Johnsonville are classic ghost towns, Hebron is a slight exception. With a population nearing 10,000, it's very much alive on the surface. Yet, look closer and you'll find one of Connecticut's most captivating ghost town tales. Gay City State Park, located within Hebron, hides the ruins of an 18th century settlement that once thrived on textile manufacturing. After the mill failed and disease spread, residents slowly left. Today, the forest has reclaimed the old roads, home sites, and mill foundations, leaving behind stone cellars and ancient cemeteries as silent witnesses. The quiet, shaded atmosphere often makes visitors feel they've stepped into another era. Beyond Gay City, Hebron is also near Barahak in West Simsbury, another long-abandoned settlement shrouded in local legend and ghostly ruins. In the end, from Union, the state's most remote outpost, to Hebron, where time stands still, these 15 small towns reveal a different side of Connecticut. Some endure through isolation, some wrestle with challenges, and others shine through their history and unique character. Each town has a story to tell, no matter how small or far from the spotlight. This is the Connecticut you seldom hear about, simple, quiet, yet filled with personality. So, which would you visit first? The peaceful haven, the resilient survivor, or the place touched by the past?